Forecaster Summer Schnellbach. Summer?
Thank you so much. Yeah, this is a look at our Coronado Skycam here in South Fargo, looking towards downtown. It's definitely a hazy start to our day. The smoke started to filter in last night. We've got an air quality alert for all of Minnesota. In our region, it's until 5 o'clock on Saturday. So this is a prolonged near surface smoke event, and air quality is expected to be in the red or unhealthy for all category for a good chunk of this time. Around Bismarck, we've got that unhealthy red category, and then pushing into the Central Valley, Grand Forks, Fargo, Lakes Country, up into northern Minnesota and points off to the east, we're also seeing that red unhealthy for all category. With this smoke that's expected to linger for several days, a few things you can do. Avoid or limit your time outside. Keep the windows and doors closed. Even though temperatures are comfortably cool, you don't want to let that smoke in. Refrain from outdoor burning. That only adds more particulate matter to the atmosphere. Aside from the smoke, temperatures today going to be in the 70s with a mix of sunshine and clouds. We're going to talk a lot more about the smoke here coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, you got it. Thanks, Summer.
Everyone, and welcome back. Looking at very smoky skies, hard to make out Sanford Hospital here from our Red River Valley Fairgrounds Skycam. We're going to continue to see the smoke and impacts to air quality into this weekend. When it comes to precipitation, we're looking fairly quiet for the rest of the week. Temperatures close to average. This upcoming weekend is when we start to see a couple of hit and miss rain chances. Let's talk about the air quality. It's not only impacting us here in the valley. Air quality alert is in effect until 5 o'clock on Saturday. This is the longest duration air quality alert due to Canadian wildfire smoke in Minnesota. We're going to have high pressure moving in. That's going to keep this air mass in place and keep the smoke essentially trapped down close to the surface, bringing really stagnant air conditions, meaning it's not going to move a lot to be able to mix more of that smoke out. So we're looking at red or unhealthy air quality for everyone. What this means is that everyone should limit outdoor activity, and those with underlying health conditions, those sensitive to the air pollution, should remain indoors. Air quality right now is at 152 in Grand Forks, which is in that red category, and in Fargo, just as of a few minutes ago, 159, which is again in the red category as well. And you can see that here depicted on this map. We've got a lot of red through a good portion of our viewing area. A few areas of unhealthy air quality to our west as well. James River Valley seeing that air quality that's unhealthy for some groups of people. So we've got this plume of wildfire smoke that has been moving in from the north overnight, last night, and throughout today. That's going to continue to move down to the south. But then here comes high pressure. That's going to bring in more smoke. The high pressure is going to linger for a few days. That means the smoke is going to linger for a few days. And it's all being brought on by these numerous wildfires in Canada. So anytime we've got that northerly wind component, it's been bringing in that smoke. Aside from the smoke, we are seeing a few clouds right along the I-94 corridor in North Dakota. We've had a couple of sprinkles as well, but those are really moving on out. 69 right now, temperatures going to be in the mid 70s through this afternoon, along with mostly dry conditions. A sprinkle here or there, in and out of clouds for this afternoon, overnight, and through tomorrow afternoon as well. This afternoon, temperatures in the low to mid 70s. Tomorrow morning, 40s and 50s, so just a little cooler than we've been the last couple days thanks to that high pressure. And the afternoon temperatures going to remain in the 70s. Saturday, we're looking to be a little drier, but by the time we get to Sunday, we see a few more again.
Yeah, very smoky. Limit your time outside for sure, but
it smells terrible out there too.
Yeah, the smell is pretty rough too. Well, thanks, Summer. That's straight ahead.
Heading into your Thursday afternoon, 5 o'clock, we're still going to be dealing with the wildfire smoke. Temperatures in the 70s. And we are expecting sunshine, though you're not going to see much of it. It'll be filtered with that smoke. 77 in Grafton, 78 Grand Forks, 74 Lakota, New Rockford and Carrington, 75 in Roseau and Baudette, 75 Mahnomen as well, 77 Warren and Hallock, 77 in Lisbon and Wahpeton, 79 in Fargo, 76 in Elbow Lake, 75 in Sisseton. So low to mid 70s. A couple more upper 70s for Thursday and Friday, Saturday as well. Saturday we might see a couple of spotty showers, but then rain chances return on and off next week.
smoke can go away. I think you're going to that home.
Yeah, unfortunately, it'll be here through about Saturday.
Thanks, Summer. That's all the time we have at noon. Have a great day.
Continue to linger in the region. In fact, we're going to see multiple rounds or multiple plumes of smoke over the next couple of days. The air quality alert that was issued yesterday in Minnesota continues until Saturday with the air quality index in the red or unhealthy for all category. And that's exactly into Lakes Country and in fact all the way out into Wisconsin as well. That's unhealthy air for all groups of people. Things you can do: avoid or limit your time outdoors. If you need to spend extended time outdoors, might consider wearing an N95 mask to really filter out more of that particulate matter from getting into your lungs. Keep the windows and doors closed, especially at night. That's when the air settles, when conditions are calmer and the smoke can seep into your windows and doors. In the meantime, expecting temperatures in the 50s tonight, so a little bit cooler. Some areas will be dipping into the 40s. That's thanks to high pressure. Courtney, that high pressure is also to blame for why the smoke is going to be lingering for so long. We'll break down that smoke forecast and what you can expect into the weekend here in just a few minutes.
All right, Summer, thank you.
Thankfully, no storms in the forecast over the next couple of days, but a lot of smoke. This is going to be a prolonged period of Canadian wildfire smoke. We'll go over that smoke forecast and when we might see some more rain return. That's coming up in Hi everyone and welcome back. Very smoky skies here in Fargo, but not just Fargo, across our entire region. The wildfire smoke will bring poor air quality on and off all the way into this weekend. The good news is a quieter weather pattern, not expecting any rain or storms for the rest of the week. This upcoming weekend, we've got isolated rain chances, perhaps a few rumbles of thunder. Looking at the air, we've got poor air quality here as well. In Minnesota, the alert is in effect until 5 o'clock on Saturday. It was issued yesterday, making it the longest duration air quality alert specifically for Canadian wildfire smoke. And we've got high pressure moving in late tonight and into tomorrow. That's going to bring additional smoke and keep the air stagnant. We're not going to have a lot of wind to help mix out the smoke, so it's going to linger into at least Saturday. Looking at the numbers, air quality index in Fargo and Grand Forks, both in the 150s, which is the red or unhealthy for all category. And you can see that here across the entire regions highlighted in red. That's a good chunk of the valley. Some areas through the James River Valley, and we can kind of infer into portions of the Devil's Lake Basin. In the orange, that's unhealthy for some groups of people, those with underlying health conditions. So today we've seen a plume of moderate levels of near surface smoke drape in from the north. Now here comes high pressure tonight into tomorrow that's going to bring additional plumes of moderate near surface smoke levels. And that high pressure sticks around into Friday before it finally moves out. Then heading into Saturday, south wind kicks in, leading to improvements from the south to the north as the smoke is pushed back up into Canada. Satellite and radar showing cloud-free skies for the most part across the northern valley. We do have some kind of thinner high-level clouds in the southern valley, a few rain showers and thunder showers near Mobridge, South Dakota, but we're expecting dry conditions here tonight. 72 right now in Fargo. We'll see temperatures dipping into the 50s tonight with clearing skies thanks to the high pressure. Winds remain light as well. By tomorrow morning, still looking mostly clear, a few clouds to the south and west. But at large, we're seeing the clouds remain at bay until Friday evening. That comes our next chance for rain, but very spotty and mostly down to the south and west. Temperatures tomorrow morning cooler than what we've seen the last few days. Once again, thanks to the high pressure, 40s and 50s. And in the afternoon, we'll see temperatures generally in the mid 70s. When do rain chances return? What does your 11-day forecast have in store? We'll take a look at that here after the break. We've got a couple of chances for rain returning, but not until we get to the weekend. So heading into Saturday and Sunday, just kind of hit and miss chances. By the time we get to Monday morning, a few more rain showers moving through, but then I think our next best chance for rain is going to come Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. That might bring a little bit more thunder activity as well. Not all models completely aligning on that, but again, that's a week out. Looking at temperatures for the next every single day, and definitely not that storm stormy, very active pattern that we have had for a good portion of this summer.
I know. I saw the story about West Nile and mosquitoes. No wonder. I mean,
Exactly.
we're
Yeah.
getting rain every other day.
Hour.
It feels like. Yeah, that's more accurate. Summer. Thank you.
Taking a look ahead to the weekend, smoke starts to clear during the day on Saturday from the south to the north. We also reintroduce our next rain chance. Going to be kind of hit and miss. Not everyone going to see it, but a few rumbles of thunder again on Sunday too. Temperatures pretty consistent, remaining consistent in the mid to upper 70s. A few more 80s. The active stormy pattern. In the meantime, a very smoky.
Yeah, Summer. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great night.